Right. This is what it looks like when you eat two baskets of chips and a bowl of guacamole before you go to bed. I'm paying for it now. Seriously, I can't be beautiful every day, folks, okay? I just can't. It's not possible, all right? I'm wearing a robe because I'm freaking freezing, frickin' frack. And I have this song in my head. Should have seen by the look in my eyes, baby, there was something missing. Anyway. It's just one of them days. Good morning. I'm freezing, okay? I'm cold. I'm wearing a robe. My feet are icicles. I could put on socks, but I just feel like complaining. Did you ever have a time where you could do something to help yourself, but you just feel like complaining? I just feel like complaining. I could put socks on, and then my feet wouldn't be cold anymore. But I don't feel like it. I just want to complain about my feet. Took the Charlie out for dinner last night to La Paz in Crestline. Good morning, Foreman. Shout out to Cleet Walker, my sweet friend who always looks out for us and takes care of us there. So thoughtful. My daughter had such a good time, and tomorrow's her birthday party, and then we can finally put this birthday behind us because I feel like I've been celebrating it like she turned 50 instead of 9. Is my coffee cup big? No, it's a normal size coffee cup. So yeah, I think actually it could be bigger. Anyway, I'm cold. I'm wearing a robe. I look like shiznit. And it just is what it is. Yeah, I don't know why I have REO Speedwagon in my mind. But I do. Just one of them days. This hair. Oof. Gosh. Remember that song? Ooh, boy, I love you so. Never, ever, ever gonna let you go. Once I get my hands on you. I don't know where that song came from. It was just in my head. Anyway, a lot of people have been writing to me about anxiety during the holidays. And the answer is not just not to go. For some people, that may literally be their only option, like your anxiety's so bad you just can't go, you just can't participate. But for a lot of people, that's not an option. They have children and they want to, they want their children to be able to see their family and hang out and, whatever. For a lot of people, they can't just not go. And I wanted to talk to you about some things that I have done when I have felt anxious during the holidays. I don't suffer from anxiety, but I do get anxiety from time to time. And when I get it, I don't like it at all. So, let's talk about it. The first thing is that I do that I feel like helps me is I plan ahead. When I plan ahead for anything that I know gives me anxiety, I do much better. I actually operate best under pressure. I'm the girl that gets the 10-page thesis paper due and they tell you the beginning of the semester. I'm the girl that waits till the night before it's due. I always have operated best under pressure. But when it comes to things that give me anxiety, I find that if I prepare ahead of time, I do much better. And I don't just mean prepare food. That's not what I mean. I mean prepare myself. Prepare conversation. Prepare answers for questions that are going to give me anxiety. When people ask me certain things, they trigger me or they give me anxiety. And if I kind of work them out in my mind ahead of time, I tend to do much better when the questions come up. I don't do well with questions about my weight. When people ask me questions about my weight, I put them in a category of people I want to donkey punch in the throat, even if they mean well. I don't like it. It is triggering for me. It is, I just don't like it. Don't ask me if I've lost weight. Don't ask me if I've gained weight. Don't tell me I look skinny. Don't tell me I don't look skinny. Don't make any comments about my weight or my body at all. So in preparation for those kinds of things, I typically prepare. I go through it in my mind and I come up with answers that I'm comfortable with, that are not rude. And like when someone's like, oh, anytime someone asks me about my weight, I ask them about their credit score. Because I'm that bitch. How are you doing with your weight? How are you doing with your credit score? That's how I feel. That's how serious I feel about it. I don't like it. Don't ask me about my weight. I won't ask you about your credit score. So that's one thing that I do for when I'm going to be in situations where they're going to give me anxiety, is I prepare. The other thing is that I always find a safe space. I always find a safe space, whether it's in my house or someone else's house. And I've gotten very comfortable saying, I'm going to step away for a minute. Can you keep an eye on the kids? And I have gotten very comfortable at stepping away from any situation. Step away, take a few minutes to myself, take a few deep breaths, put things back into perspective, remember why I'm there, remember about the holiday, and kind of just recalibrate, and then I can go back out there. I think finding a safe space where you can kind of disappear is crucial when you're dealing with family members who maybe give you anxiety, right? Other things I do is I am really good about delegating during the holidays. I have no problem saying, okay, I can do blank. For example, somebody asked if I would have a holiday lunch at my house. Between Charlie's birthday and traveling, I'm in New Jersey 4 days, I'm in LA a week. It was just going to be way too much for me. And I said no. But we can do it at a restaurant and everybody will do something. I will delegate something to everybody. I'm really good at delegating to people, and I think that it really helps when it comes to anxiety, is like, don't take on what you know you can't manage, what you don't want to manage. Just say no or delegate to the point where there's almost no responsibility for you. Because I think it really helps. And the other thing is, I know we joked about a safe word yesterday, but the other thing is just have an understanding with whoever it is that you're traveling with this holiday season, that if it gets too much for you, that you can say whatever you need to say and leave. And maybe it's you leaving ahead of time. Maybe it's not everybody leaving. Maybe it's you leaving And that's okay. Like, we're so worried about hurting people's feelings and having people talk about us once we're gone. But the truth is, people that are going to talk about you are going to do it whether you leave or not. And that's just the truth. And those aren't your people. So if they're going to talk about you, let them talk. Who cares? If you can't handle it, if it's too much for you, if you're not having a good time, just excuse yourself. And that's it. Because for me, it just isn't worth the anxiety. It just isn't. Drive your own car and leave if you need to. That's it. You should never, ever, ever feel stuck anywhere that doesn't serve you. And if you have any ideas, if you have any tips or ideas for things that you do during the holidays when it comes to anxiety, please comment them here so other people can connect with you or learn or read, because I think it's really important that we look out for each other during the holidays. All right, so I am going to get ready for work. It's the last day in the office before a 5-day weekend. I'm very excited about that. I love you guys very, very much. I love you. Oh, yes, that's a big one. Those of you that have a dog, wine, Dina, is a great one. But self-medicating sometimes with anxiety is hard. So if you can't self-medicate, if you can't drink or whatever, sometimes you need an escape plan. I can drink, so there's that. But the dog is a big one. We got to go let the dog out. I'm so sorry. And you know what? The other thing to reduce anxiety is let people know that ahead of time. This way, it doesn't look like you're walking out in the middle of a fight or in the middle of an uncomfortable situation. When you get somewhere, say, just a reminder, we have someone who said they could let the dog out, but they may not be able to. So there's a chance we're going to have to go early. This way, you set it up, you let it out, you say what it is, and if you need to bounce, you blame it on the dog. Boom, out. All right, I love you guys so much, so much. Have a great, great day.